and you keep it all the way solid, real motherfuckers don't always stand up. Remember, a lie is always told first. First thing out of nigga mouth is a lie. The truth always comes second. So mine is a slow burn. All the niggas that helped raise me in the penitentiary, they proud of me right now. Because I told them what was going to happen. So just talking, you just talking. You're like a fart in the wind. We hear you, now you gone.
So do you agree? Because a lot of this goes on. Somebody will do something to violate, but because the dude can whoop the other dude's ass, he feel like his violation ain't credible. Because Hawk think he can whoop you.
Well, this is what
in a head-up squabble, you
that discipline to me if I could beat you?
To me. I don't know if y'all really don't know who I am, but
I'm just asking.
I don't think he can whoop me at all. At all.
You know you 50.
I know. You must.
You still busting down?
Not as much.
Ew.
But see, this is the best part about it.
This is the Gumby Reaper right here.
The whole thing about it is that
see, the YouTube stream started.
He want to challenge me, right, for his wrong. How stupid is that? You PC'd up, right? Wait, stop. Listen, you PC'd up. You did wrong. You want to fight me? Well, I got about 50 nephews that's your age that want to get to your ass right now.
They ain't gonna let that happen.
Before you even get to me or even speak, first off, I teach my kids, grown men, kids fight, grown men kill. Period. Play with me if you want to. I don't give a fuck. That go for any and everybody. I got babies. I just had one. I'm going home tomorrow, even if I got to be behind bars. I was behind a glass for 10 years, and mine came. Stay solid. So play with me if you want to.
You went crazy a little bit.
No, stop saying that. I got good sense. I got good sense, bro. I got good sense. Just because
you didn't tell me when you was in there, you didn't have your escapades of tearing up your pit.
This nigga funny as hell, yo. This no jumper shit is definitely entertaining. Let me just make sure the stream is set correctly. Hold on. I gotta save the settings, live, save this to live stream. Damn, it logged me out of my other account. Switch. Okay, add this one. Live channel. Okay, it did work. Shout out to everybody watching on both channels. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, Trovo, Twitch, Snapchat, and a bunch of other things. Bandana, you ever watched? Oh no, it says. Oh no, I can't see that. Hang on a second. It says Bandana, you ever watch Flock to Ball? Flock to Ball? No, I never even heard of that. That's an artist. That's an artist. The Flock to Ball is an artist. Let me move this on this screen. Hang on a second. Monitor. All right, there we go. No, I don't know what that is. He's on YouTube, funny skits. Hold on, I'm about to copy and paste it. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. Copy. YouTube. Hold on, I'm going to try to search it now. Flock to Ball. Oh, this kid, dude. I don't know. These joints don't really be that funny to me. Some of these joints was kind of, I don't know. Let's watch a couple of them. The 600 one was funny. The other joint, maybe because I don't know who you talking about. Let me see. Brick Baby be like.
Come 6 on it. Damn, homies, why you get a nigga the address then?
On 6-0. 6-0. On 6-0, that's the homie. Stop trying to give me info extras the beef. That's the homie on hood.
Come 6.
He really do sound like Brick Baby. Let me see. I've watched like a couple of these on Instagram. I haven't watched a lot of these. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to everybody watching. Hit that like button. I had to go get me a I don't want to say it pause because we in New York. If I say this word on stream, I'm gonna have to say pause. I don't want to say pause, so I had to go get me one of these joints. But the Mountain Dew joints are good. Mountain Dew joints is good. There's one he did for Sunday service. It's a short. Sunday service, let me see.
Tap in on the who's. I see a lot of y'all out here need the word.
I be watching him too.
Lanes. And one thing I know for a figure of fact, it says right here in Psalms 109th Street, real members.
Psalms 109th Street is crazy. Psalms 109th Street is crazy. No, some of them joints be funny. Some of them joints like, I don't know. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Get the likes up. We got to get the channel. We're streaming on both YouTube channels right now too. So if you're watching, you can watch me on. Hang on a second. A lot of y'all probably not familiar with the other channel. Hang on. All right, boom. I put it in the chat. That's the other YouTube channel that we're streaming on right now too. I'm trying to see if I can see the comments for both of them, or if it's just showing me the comments for the bigger channel. You know what? Let me try comment on this one. Hang on. I'm gonna put some buffaloes in the chat just to see if that actually works on the screen. Did it pop up? It absolutely did not work. It absolutely did not pop up on the screen. Okay, so let me see. Let me figure this out. Hang on a second. So YouTube. What the heck is this? All right, YouTube, post comments, multi-stream platform, read, post comments, YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, post, Kick, Instagram, Facebook profiles. Hold on, why can't I comment on it from here? Okay, you subscribed. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that, but let's see what else is going on in these YouTube streets. I was just watching that the rest of that Gumby interview. I was about to say Hot 97. Oh shit, Hot 97. Motherfucking No Jumper joint. The No Jumper interview joint, man. I'm stressed, y'all. I'm stressed. I ain't gonna hold y'all. If I seem a little, what's the word? if I seem a little stressed, I am a little stressed today, but it's life. It's life. You gotta stay positive and keep going. It's life. You gotta stay positive and keep going. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel, though. Definitely appreciate you subscribing to the channel.
DJ Bandana.
My computer is delayed. Like every time I hit that joint, it's supposed to just be like
DJ Bandana.
I don't know. That should be delayed. All right, let me see. Monitor. Bong. Oh, they trying to cancel my man Kai Cenat too. We gotta watch this. Hell no, we ain't going for that. We riding for Kai.
DJ
We riding for Kai Cenat. We riding for Kai Cenat. Let's pull this up though. Hang on.
Why'd I say I'd man the grill? I don't man things.
I don't know if it's just me, but I'm beginning to see really forced hate for Kai Cenat. And it's making me feel like really uncomfortable. Because I don't feel like Kai Cenat is doing anything to warrant the hate that he's receiving. I'm seeing hate from fans. I'm seeing hate from Face's Twitter pages.
It's just I heard they was trying to ice out Kai. Yeah, they try to do Kai Cenat dirty right now, bro. They try to do Kai Cenat dirty right now. We ain't going for it though. We ain't going for it.
DJ Bandana.
We riding for Kai, man. Mr. Beast backdoored the homie, bro. He backdoored Kai Cenat. Mr. Beast backdoored Kai Cenat. That's like us being on live right now, right? That's like us being on live right now. You like, yo, Bandana, I support you. And then out of nowhere, I'm like, $100 donation, or you don't love Bandana. $100 donation, you don't love Bandana. And then all of a sudden, you're like, hold on, I ain't gotta pay $100 because I love you. That's basically what happened with Kai Cenat. Mr. Beast was like, Mr. Beast woke up one day, right? Now, mind you, Mr. Beast got millions and millions, and Mr. Beast damn near probably close to a billionaire. Mr. Beast got that bag. But Mr. Beast woke up one day, he was like, you know what? I want to give water to countries and places that don't have water. And I want all my streamer friends to help me. So he just started tagging people and telling people. He just hit Kai Cenat, like, yo, Kai Cenat, listen, I got this great idea that's going to cost millions and millions of dollars, and I want you to help me with it. And then when Kai Cenat was like, leave that nigga on red, finished doing his stream and shit like that. They want to cancel the homie because he didn't want to donate some water. Kai Cenat be helping the homies. Kai Cenat be helping the hood. Kai Cenat be helping his people and shit like that. Like, I think it's fucked up. You can't force somebody to help you, yo. Put them on the spot. Then when they don't want to help you, you want to change the narrative and all that. But let's watch this because we're gonna react to this. Kai Cenat, if you're watching this, which you're probably not, but hopefully one day you will be, we got your back, bro.
DJ
We got your back.
I'm seeing hate from other creators. And I'm asking myself, what did Kai Cenat do? Like, why do people hate him this much to where, they're resurfacing old scandals? new scandals. They're doing whatever they can do to push a narrative that Kai Cenat is this terrible person or this scammer. The new thing now they're using to call Kai Cenat a terrible human being is this Mr. Beast water challenge thing. Now, this right here actually spiraled into them resurfacing the old accusations to cancel Kai. So this just started off as them calling Kai out for not donating to the Mr. Beast challenge, because apparently Mr. Beast gave Kai Cenat like his credit card in exchange for Kai Cenat being in a Mr. Beast video, so Kai Cenat can go to.
No, I remember that. So what Mr. Beast did was, he remember back before when Kai Cenat was like, "Yo, I'm in the hood. I'm about to buy everybody's shit. Blah blah blah. I'm about to buy. I got the credit card." It wasn't his credit card. It was Mr. Beast. But Mr. Beast wanted to do that. Like Mr. Beast benefited from rocking with Kai Cenat also too, because a lot of us rock with Kai Cenat. We don't rock with Mr. Beast. I mean, I rock with both of them because I've been like streaming on YouTube for years now. So I watch Nick Merckx. I watch everybody. I watch pretty much everybody. But I hate when shit like this happens, right? So even though Mr. Beast maybe at the time was a bigger name, Kai Cenat did become who he was. But at the time, they helped each other. So yeah, Kai Cenat did benefit from rocking with Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast benefited from rocking with Kai Cenat. And Mr. Beast was financially, I guess, in a better position. So that's why he gave him the card, told him to do what he wanted to do. So what Kai Cenat did was, he didn't go to Mongolia. He didn't go to Indonesia. He didn't go to motherfucking Morocco. He didn't go. I don't even know if these are still countries. I'm just naming shit that's not in America, right? So he didn't go to other these places. He went to Brooklyn, my nigga. He went to the hood. He went to his people, bro. He went and helped his people. You can't fault somebody for help. First of all, you can't fault somebody for not doing shit anyway, because at the end of the day, I'm a firm believer, like, if you didn't take shit, you don't owe shit. You know what I'm saying? You should give out of the kindness of your heart. You should do stuff for people out of the kindness of your heart. You shouldn't do it because of you shouldn't do things because you shouldn't like do things for people because you feel like you're obligated. Say, for example, Kai Cenat, young black guy from wherever he's from, you know what I'm saying, becomes super successful. Like, he shouldn't feel the pressure of, okay, boom, since I'm super successful, I have to give away my money. I have to do this for other people. Now, should he feel like, damn, when I was in this position, nobody else did it for me. I wish somebody out the kindness that they heard would just, boom, here go a computer, here go a laptop, here go a camera, here go whatever for you to stream. Like, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you shouldn't do stuff for people, but you shouldn't feel obligated, because a lot of times when you feel obligated, they can force you to do things that you otherwise wouldn't have done. Prime example with Kai Cenat and Mr. Beast, right? So Mr. Beast, give him the credit card, Kai Cenat go crazy, do a bunch of shit for the hood, boom, boom, boom. He's thinking that Mr. Beast is, yo, homie rock with me, he want me to do good, here goes some money. He's not thinking that this is like damn near an investment, bro. I'm gonna give you this $250, but in a couple years when I want to go feed the birds in Morocco or something like that, I'm gonna put you on the spot and I'm gonna need 100,000. Then when you don't do it, we're gonna bring up all this other shit that I did for you. That's really why I don't be really accepting help from people either. That's why a lot of times I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll figure it out. Because it be shit like that. People be thinking that, like, because they did something for you, like, you owe them. Like, Kai Cenat doesn't owe Mr. Beast anything. The same way Mr. Beast doesn't owe Kai Cenat anything. They both benefit from each other. You didn't have to have them on there. But let's continue on.
To his hood and buy his hood whatever he want to buy, and Mr. Beast will pay like.
I was wondering. I forgot I was making tea. Hold on, I forgot I was making tea.
Max, right? I believe.
Grown men drink tea.
Well,
gang.
Mr. Beast
Grown
is doing
men
this
drink
whole
tea. You
water
got to get the
challenge
Earl
thing,
Grey tea though.
where he's asking
with the pure honey.
to
With the pure honey.
donate money to his water challenge so he could provide.
Shies Garden was
water
good.
wells
Shouts out
and
Shies
clean
Garden.
water to people in these third world countries. And during the live stream, XQC actually brought up Kai and said that Kai owes him 100,000, so Kai can just pay Mr. Beast 100,000 instead of him. Obviously, this put now the spotlight on Kai, and now it makes people wonder or ask, where is Kai? Why ain't Kai donating? Which led to people now calling Kai a terrible human being, not knowing how Kai's finances are set up, right? You guys don't know. And why would Kai donate 100,000 to water wells in third world countries when he's from the projects, bro? He can take that 100K and make a significant change in his projects instead of donating to people in third world countries that he has no ties to whatsoever.
Guy owes me 100K, right? Just donate whatever the you owe me. Said Tim Water.
See, I don't like shit like that. I don't like shit like that. Kai owes me 100,000, so instead of giving me 100,000, he could just donate it to the third world country water. Now, this is what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong when I say this. I'm just the type of person where it's like, I don't really go with the flow, right? Let's start there, right? I'm not the type of person that just go with the flow. If everybody say, hey, let's do this, I'm probably the person, like, I'm not going to say I'm not going to do it, but I'm probably going to ask questions like, yo, why are we doing this? Like, what is the purpose of us doing this? Like, do we want to do this, or are we just doing this? Everybody's saying that they're doing it. Like, I'm not a follow the leader type person, bro. And I think too many people in this world is just go along type people. Like, you just go along with shit, whatever. So, prime example, right? If Kai Cenat owed XQC whatever $100,000, right? XQC, this other streamer right here, is saying instead of you giving me the $100,000, just give it to Mr. Beast, the $100,000 that he wants you to donate to his thing. What if Kai Cenat don't fuck with what he's donating it to, though? What if Kai Cenat don't fuck with what he's donating it to? You see what I'm saying? Like, what if he does owe you $100,000? He's gonna give you the $100,000, but you can't just orchestrate and say, instead of giving me the $100,000, give it to Mr. B so he could donate it to this organization that he tried to get you to donate $100,000. What if he was standing on business saying, I'm not donating to that motherfucker, bro? I'm going to the projects. We going to Marcy projects, and it's free tacos and motherfucking cut waters for everybody, bro. Free tacos and cut waters for everybody. Maybe Kai should not want to do that. You can't just put him on online and just say, yo, this is what you got to do. You see what I'm saying? Alexa, what's my notification?
Rationally, there are 2 new notifications.
Alexa, stop. It's gonna keep beeping. I got the whole smart home thing going on. Yeah, bro, you didn't have to give me that card. You gonna force a nigga to pay like you don't know what I got going on. Mr. Beast did set him up. I see, it's not just me. Mr. Beast did set him up. Like, you don't know what Kai Cenat got going on. Kai Cenat got to go whole house. He got other streamers and shit like that. He got other shit that he working on. Like, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't, because me personally, right? I went to third world countries, and I'm talking about me personally, like Bandit, Rashami has went to third world countries, myself, and fed poor people, giving out things. Remember I told you on the channel all the stuff that I do, like as far as volunteer and community work and shit like that, I told you y'all don't care about. So every time I get on these videos, I'm like, yo, listen, why do y'all streamers always do videos about like Kai Cenat or, you know what I'm saying, this rapper getting robbed and stuff like that? Why y'all don't do nothing about nothing positive? Because y'all don't fucking watch it. That video is still on the channel right now. It's like the least viewed video on my channel right now, bro. I got videos on the channel with almost 1 million views. But the views where I'm actually like feeding people or volunteer workers like that. So when y'all be in the comments talking about why you don't be talking about positive shit, because I don't want to hear that shit and y'all don't want to hear it either. But anyways, listen, I went to Mexico a couple times and fed people there, built relationships and different stuff like that, right? I've also went to the island of St. Vincent. I've also done a lot here in Buffalo and different places and stuff too, right? But you can't just one day just say, Bandana Black, we want to start a motherfucking hood hockey league, and because you got IAmBuffalo tatted on you, we want you to support it. First of all, I'm not in the sport, so fuck no. And second, you can't just tell me that I gotta well, saying you want me to support it, yeah, but saying that you gotta support it or put me on the spot saying we need you to do this, we need you to do that. No, if I fuck with it, I fuck with it. If I don't, I don't. Like, this Kai Cenat shit is crazy, bro. And I don't want to say it's a race thing. I don't want to say it's a race thing. Because all these other streamers are white, but most of the other streamers in Kai Cenat level is white. So I'm not gonna say it's a race thing. It's not that many other black like streamers on that level were the ones that he's actually talking about.
Yeah, but then I don't have to do it myself. I don't have to do it myself. He owes me 100,000, so just put it right here above Darn Man. I'll pay you up for the difference. Boom, done, finished.
If you look on the right hand side, you can also see a list of
laughing saying somebody owe you 100,000. I got to get to that point in life. I want to be at the point in life where I can jokingly say, listen, bro owe me 100,000, so this is what we're gonna do. Instead of him giving me the 100,000, you know what I'm saying, you just donated to, you know what I'm saying, him, and you know what I'm saying, and we do that. We just straight away. 100,000, my nigga? Bro. Nigga, if you owe me 500, I might put that on your head. If you owe me 500, I might put that on your head. And I'm talking about in Call of Duty. I only play Call of Duty. I'm non-violent, in case you guys are watching this. I'm just saying. But yeah, I want to get to that point in life where I could just like jokingly say somebody owe me 100,000 and like my chest don't start hurting. Like, or I could jokingly say somebody owe me 100,000 and I don't feel like, you feel like that sharp twist in your chest when you know what your check is and you know what your bills is. That feeling.
Names of people who have donated to the cause. But there is one name that people cannot find on here, which is Kai Cenat.
To a stupid, like, I don't care. It was a whole thing that me, Beast, and XQC were saying, like, if Kai did this, then we do this, because he owes him money. Kai owes.
Why are they talking about? You see what I'm saying? Me, XQC, and saying we're saying do this. If Kai does this, because Kai owes him money. He don't owe you money, sucker. I don't like this nigga either. This other streamer dude, I forgot his name, but I don't like this nigga. I'm gonna tell you why too. This is Lil Baby dad, bro. This Lil Baby dad. This streamer right here, the one that's talking about Kyrie now. Let me make this big screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But I forgot his name. But somebody comment his name. Whatever this dude name is right here, this streamer right here, I don't like this nigga, bro. This Lil Baby stepdad, bro. This Lil Baby stepdad. But let's go back a little bit.
There is one name that people cannot find on here, which is Kai Cenat.
To a stupid. Like, I don't care. I don't care. It was a whole thing that me, Beast, and XQC were saying, like, if Kai did this, then we do this. Because he owes him money. Kai owes XQC money. Okay? He's right. Cool. He's right then. Sure. I don't care. I donated $100,000. Okay? I'm not donating $400,000. I donated $100,000. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. It's that simple. Okay? Guys, don't get rage baited. It is what it is. Obviously, like, it's a streaming game, right?
Now, if this was Lil Baby... Now, if they would have said, "Yo, Lil Baby, we need you to donate $100,000," they put Lil Baby on the hot seat. I guarantee you, this streamer, I forgot his name too. Somebody comment his name. What is this dude's name? Whatever his name is, he'd be like, "Yo, I got Lil Baby 100,000. Don't even worry about it, baby. I got the 100,000 for you." But when it come to Kai, you want to openly discuss his financial situation.
I'm a troll. Okay, I like to troll sometimes. People that take it so deep in, so serious. Oh, it's rent free on Kai's mind, bro. It's not even about that. It was brought up. I'm not bringing it up. It was brought up to me. Nobody shows that.
What that did is essentially painted Kai as this super greedy dude, and it started a hate campaign against Kai Cenat. Because now you have people posting this. Kai Cenat, when you ask him to spend millions on fireworks damages versus when you ask him to donate to poor people.
Oh, shoot. I remember that fireworks situation, bro. But Kai Cenat young, too, bro. Kai Cenat young, too.
Kai Cenat.
Hang on, I forgot about the Instagram joint again. Hold on. 1 second, y'all. Scroll to here. Trying to multi-stream be difficult sometimes, y'all. Trying to keep up with everything that's on the browser. Edit your stream title and description. Share stream link. All right, did that work? Let me see. Nope, that did not work. All right, fuck, we're gonna continue on.
Flexes $300K worth of streamer backpacks while Aiden Ross and his community donated to a combined $500K to Team Water. Kai Cenat remains silent on Team Water's mission.
Fuck, we're gonna continue on.
Wait, what do you mean remain silent? It wasn't his mission. It was Mr. B started this charity. Kai Cenat has nothing to do with this charity. Why would Kai Cenat need to speak on it? Kai Cenat is not the one who started it. Kai Cenat would rather spend $200,000 on jewelry for himself than donate to African children dying from disease through Mr. B's Team Water charity. And they show like Kai Cenat rings. Which, by the way, bruh,
Yo, why is they trying to get Kai Cenat out? They're trying to get Kai Cenat up out of here, yo. This is a ploy to get Kai Cenat.
Effort, there's an organized hate campaign out against this man. If I'm him, I'm lawyering up, bro, because something is up here. They began.
It really do feel like that. Like I said, you got all of the big white YouTubers, all of the big white streamers, all at the same time trying to dog Kai Cenat because he didn't want to donate $100,000 to fucking water. It's people with fucked up water in America, bro. It's people in Detroit right now. Was that Detroit or wherever the water was fucked up? Detroit or I think it was Detroit. One of the places with the fucked up water like that too. Maybe he don't want to donate from there. Like you can't force this man to donate to that joint, yo.
To use the water mission situation to then bring up age-old allegations against Kai Cenat. See, the allegations, they resurfaced and they brought back up, but they also utilized a form of defamation and slander to push their agenda, which I think Kai Cenat has a case against this one particular page. So the allegations they brought back up was the Kai Cenat scam Nigeria allegations. So when Kai Cenat did his marathon, Kai Cenat announced that 20% of the revenue gained from the subscribers will go to building a school in Nigeria. Kai Cenat showed the layout of the school he wants to build. He says, here are some of the layouts of what I...
See? Everybody go that Dr. Umar route, bro. Everybody go that Dr. Umar route. I just think we should create more actual businesses. I think we should create more actual businesses. Like the school thing is cool. I understand that some people doing the school thing and shit like that too, but I think an actual business in Africa, and you can learn from that, as opposed to doing a school, because like a school, you got to continuously keep funding that. Like you got to keep paying teachers, you got to keep paying insurance, you got to keep feeding kids, you got to keep doing stuff like that. As opposed to maybe like buying some land, and maybe like opening like a grocery store or some shit like that. A grocery store or something like that, where the stuff that they growing, they can sell themselves and then make money, open up other businesses, still go to school, still do stuff like that. It's just the whole starting school thing is just, I don't know. I feel kind of differently about the whole starting school thing.
I plan to do. A lot of this support in the next month will help big. Thank you. He dropped the Twitch link.
It says, yo, need some gas, bro. Shit crazy. Black for real, mad as shit out this joint. I know you mad as shit out that joint, because I'm actually getting ready right now out this joint. Young boy. Shout out my young boy. Moonrock 215 too.
And he's also
we gotta hop on a Call of Duty too, man. Whenever you ready.
Long ago, and absolutely loved it. And so I say that.
Matter of fact, Alexa, turn on Xbox. All right, we good.
To say for the next 30 days, while I'm streaming, 20% of all revenue will be going straight to the school that I am still currently building for the Kicks of Mokoko. We will be going out of pocket, funding this entire project with full staff, classrooms, uniforms, 20% of November starting tomorrow. Now, I think Kai Sanaa reached like 786,000 subscribers. Let's round up to 800,000. Times that by 5. Let's say Kai has a 70-30 split with Twitch. He gets 70% of the total revenue. He promised 20%. That would amount to about $560,000. That would be the revenue that Kai Sanaa owes to the Nigerian school.
Check out how this app helped me buy whatever I want.
How's that owes if he said that he's doing it? Like, is that his own? Is that his own pace? Like they gotta stop breaking this down. Like, if this was Mr. Beast,
so here's the thing.
They don't be breaking down Mr. Beast shit like this, bro. My guy, I like your channel. You always speak the truth. I appreciate that. Shout out EO for real. I appreciate that, gang.
DJ Bandana.
All I can do is speak the truth, man. All I can do is speak the truth. Sometimes I might be wrong, though. Sometimes I might be wrong. That's what we got the comment section for. They be correcting me when I'm wrong. Sometimes I be bugging. Especially when it come to Fantasia or Just Hilarious or Dipset. Sometimes I be bugging, gang. But no, I appreciate you. I appreciate you rocking with the channel.
People automatically began this slander campaign of Kai Sanaa on social media. Yo, where's the school at, Kai? Yo, where's the school at, Kai? Yo, as if it's their money that Kai Sanaa... as if it's like their money. Right? No, it's his revenue, but Kai Sanaa still gave updates on the school. Kai Sanaa is still building the school privately. And Kai will give updates. Kai will say, hey, man, we build up, like, the structure, but then, like, a really nasty storm came and blew it all down, and we have to start from scratch again. So Kai Sanaa have given updates, but the updates have never been enough. People just began to run with the narrative that Kai Sanaa has been scamming.
So I'm gonna give y'all some little inside story. We built a school full of classrooms and stuff.
Come on, man.
In Mokoko.
I hate to see Kai go through this. I hate to see Kai go. Kai need me to be his like official spokesperson, because I'd have just told him, like, listen, bro, it's my fucking money. I'm the one that's volunteering to doing this shit. Sometimes it's not going according to plan unless you want to come over to hot ass Africa and pour some concrete and do some of this shit yourself. Like, shut the fuck up. That's what Kai Sanaa really want to say. But he got endorsement deals and shit like that. He probably can't talk like that. But that's why he need to make me his official rep. Got a rap, bro. Hit me up in my email. Got you.
Over the river, but due to storm, a lot of it got messed up. Like money that we spent.
Need some advice? I got you, bro.
That got messed up, chat. Like all this aside, like there was a storm, it messed up a whole bunch of stuff, but we're back, okay? So we hired an engineer to review, and we had the structure updated. All right, hold on. Let's go ahead and show y'all real quick what's going on in this video. You can see, like, bro, look at this, bro.
Oh, no, that look dope. I will point this out, right? Dr. Umar been building his school for years, right? Getting donations. There's nothing wrong with it, getting donations like that, building his school for years, right? We ain't seen nothing. Kai Sanaa volunteering his own bread. It's not like he's asking for bread. Yo, let's do this together. His own bread, his own money and y'all got a problem with it, and you can see the progress, bro. And this shit is in Africa. Like Dr. Umar shit was in America, bro. You could have just called somebody on it. One of your Instagram followers is somewhere near that school. You could have told them go live with the cameras like that. We ain't seen shit from Dr. Umar joint. Kai's not joint 4K Africa, bro. 4K Africa, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. We got to support Kai Cenat. Don't let them do this to Kai Cenat.
Look at this chat.
The DJ Bandana.
Look at this. It's 2 levels here. All right. But a lot of things kept happening. Okay. Listen, we love.
If anyone have questions regarding the progress of the school, there's literally a website you can go and see the progress. All right. Yo, there's literally like a 5013C for this foundation that has public records you can see about it, right? And this update was only about like what, 3 months ago? I think this was around like, I think May or maybe May or June, I think, or maybe April. I'm not sure. Yeah, but this update was a few months ago. So obviously there's progress being made on this school. But now they're using this Mr. Beast situation to now defame Kai Cenat and call him a scammer. So this Twitter page by the name of Kick Champ, he dropped a hit piece against Kai Cenat, just straight pocket watching, okay? Now, this entire thing you're reading right here is straight defamation. But the post got about 8 million views.
Hold on. Kick Champ has single-handedly destroyed... Oh, I can't see this. Kick Champ has single-handedly destroyed every amount of PR that Kai has built in his career. How did Kai manage to get on Kick Champ bad side that bad? A YouTuber checked on the school Kai Cenat. Oh shoot! A YouTuber checked on the school Kai Cenat promised to rebuild to find no progress as it struggles to pay expenses and faces shutdown.
And people
so it's your own kind.
Because you could see people like quote tweeters calling Kai Cenat a piece of ish. Even this particular user right here just says that Kick Champ has single-handedly destroyed
what's your
every amount of PR that Kai has built in.
What's your email? I'm gonna put mine in the chat. Hold on. You probably have to send me an email. I don't know how to find your email on this joint, but that's my joint.
His career. How did Kai manage to get on Kick Champ's bad side that bad? So the tweet says a YouTuber checked on the school Kai Cenat promised to rebuild, only to find no progress as it struggles to pay expenses and faces shutdown. But you're gonna see why this is dishonest.
Damn, I'm logged in on the wrong. I got YouTube Premium too. I'm logged in on the wrong account. My
Before
bad.
doing that, I really wanted to see how the Nigerian people lived at the other end of the spectrum by heading to the worst slum in Lagos, a slum called Makoko. This place is intense. The smell, the heat, and all the water flooding right here. Wow. As soon as I arrived to the slum, I met with the chief that was in charge of this area. And what he decided to tell me was truly heartbreaking.
My name is Sunday Desmond, and I'm...
You know what's crazy? I always wanted to go to a place like that where you gotta like catch the boat joint to your house. That shit like kind of dope. You know, I think it's like China or Japan or something like that. You know they gotta like catch a little boat joint to their house. I just wanted to go.
Son of the chief here in Makoko Waterfront. I run 2 schools here, an orphanage home, and each of my school have over 300 kids each. Some of the kids in the school are orphans and less privileged kids. Those are the kind of kids because their parents can afford to like send them to school, and I have to like put this upon myself as son of the chief.
After 5 minutes of being on the canoe, we arrived to the hospital and the orphanage that he runs with his family. And so I decided to take a closer look.
My shoes are completely full of water now.
I don't get what he's trying to expose though. Like if Kai Cenat is donating to build a school there, that means they probably need help in the area, right? I mean, it's probably a fucked up area. Like I don't get what he's exposing.
Alpha, how are you? How are you? Hello, how are you?
The kids here live full time?
Yes, they're full time. This
So
is
they
their,
sleep here,
this is their
they
home.
eat, everything.
This is their home, this is where they sleep, and they walk out from here. They have their toilets, have their bedroom. All the bedrooms are wooden. They were wooden, and somebody actually donates all these iron ones.
That's the thing. That's a completely different school from the one that Kai Cenat is building. Yo, you can even see when Kai Cenat announced this, he put like a school layout plan. So they're building an entirely different school. They're actually building a school. So that's not even what Kai Cenat has been referring to. But from that particular tweet, you would think or imagine, oh man, that's the school that Kai.
Always your own people. Always your own people, man. He trying to volunteer his own money to help Africa, and you trying to expose that he not moving quick enough for you or some shit. That's crazy. Do it yourself. Do it yourself.
God has been quote unquote helping or building. Man, Kai, you are POS. And it got 8 million views and it brainwashed people into thinking that Kai Cenat was doing something wrong. Yo, if I'm Kai, I'm taking legal action, bro, because at some point it has to stop. And there has to be something or somebody behind this, bro. Because the hate is forced. Yo, Kai Cenat has not done anything wrong to this day. Yo, Kai Cenat has been one of the few celebrities who have managed to navigate this fame without any type of huge controversy whatsoever. Like, Kai Cenat has done things the right way. He has put people on. So why is it always impossible for someone to do the right thing like Kai Cenat has been doing, make their fame, like grow their fan base without being slander of the fame? It feels like this is like the ritual now at this point, bruh. Yo,
it really do feel like they're trying to get Kai Cenat up out of here. It really do feel like they're trying to get Kai Cenat up out of here. But that's basically what I want to talk about as far as like the Kai Cenat situation. Let's see what else is going on YouTube. Hold on. Jai put that man on the spot though. Okay, Gumby joined Joe Budden podcast war. Co-hosts argue over who made who bigger, Flip versus Monty.
We're all working toward a life goal.
Oh, and I gotta log into the other account. These commercials is killing me. Hang on a second. Let me see. Switch. This one. Is it still gonna play it? Yep.
From where it was at before here has risen.
I take credit for Mel and Flip's profile.
Stop. That's raising your profile. Two men that add together won't equal my popularity. Can't tell me that. I can't tell Flip. Don't try to compare me to y'all.
Eddie helped you out.
You kind of though, but you did. Kind of what? You did. You kind of. Kind of what?
Don't make it show you grace right now.
You gonna be the example of why I stopped with it.
I knew it was gonna come to this. All right, let me just pull up the Instagram drink real quick. Make sure we got. Shout out -%. The death of Black Spirit was good. Chanel was good. Shout out everybody watching on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Trovo, Kick. My printer is bugging. Out of nowhere, my printer just started bugging. My bad. I just scared the mess out of me. I was trying to print something before I started this live. I hit print on something like two things, damn near like an hour ago, and my printer just started making noises. But anyway, just watch that.
The Joe Budden podcast co-hosts turn on each other and try to assign value to everyone in the room. Yes, in the last episode of the podcast, what we saw was a bunch of folks trying to find out who was hotter before and after they joined the Joe Budden podcast. For those of you that don't know, the Joe Budden podcast has become somewhat of a force. Yes, there's other podcasts that are as big in profile like Gillian Wallow and Drink Champs and The Breakfast Club, but not many have taken random people and made them stars. You look at Rory, you look at Maul, you look at E-Manny, Ish, Ice, Flip, Melissa Ford. They all had their profile rise when they joined the Joe Budden podcast. But it seems like folks...
I think all of them except for Flip. I'm going to get at the Queen's Flip. Except for Queen's Flip, because we didn't really know who the fuck the rest of these people were before that. I mean, Melissa Ford, yeah, but she was just like a video girl who we like wondered what happened to her until she got back on the Joe Budden show. So for them, I will say that, except for Flip, though. Queen's Flip was kind of already bubbling at the time. He was just doing too much wild shit to manage it himself. To manage his career himself, I would say that.
are now starting to get them to feel a type of way. And the person with the biggest ego is Queen's Flip. So a little bit into the podcast, they start to have this conversation. Did the Joe Budden podcast rise the profile of people on the show? Now, it's obvious it has. I mean, these people are getting looks and deals that weren't really there until they were on the podcast. You could look at Melissa Ford. Oh my God, she's getting more movies. Now, they Lifetime movies, but I didn't really see her getting that many movies until she was on the show. I want to say it's not because of the Joe Budden podcast, but I do wonder if her visibility on the show has helped. Then you had Ice getting Twitch deals and caffeine deals. I don't think they would have signed him if he wasn't on the Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah, I don't think they would have either. I think that, like, sometimes you got to just understand that, like, yeah, they may have eventually got to that level of, like, stardom and shit by themselves, but it was definitely because of the Joe Budden podcast. I wouldn't listen to any of these people. I don't really like listen to the Joe Budden podcast now. I like it a little bit now because Queen's Flip is on there, but they kind of try to be like too, like, you know, them people that be like, I ain't got social media, so they think they better than you. You know, people who don't got a Facebook, so they think they better than you, but they just normal ass people. That's kind of the vibe I get from Joe Budden. Like, I don't have social media. I mean, even though they do, they just give me that type of vibe. I might be hating too. That might be hate.
A lot of podcasts want him on the show. Bag Fuel, Mandy. Would they want him on the pod if it wasn't for him being on the Joe Budden podcast? Then we have Mark. Nah, he had a lot of profile before the show, but the way people look at him now is different, and he says it.
Yeah, they definitely look at him differently now.
But now let's look at Queen's Flip. Queen's Flip had the biggest.
But the Mark Lamont Hill dude being on Joe Budden podcast, I can relate to him a little bit more. Before I thought he was just like Joe Budden podcast made him cool. I say Joe Budden podcast made him cool.
Profile as far as overlapping with the same audience that the Joe Budden podcast had, but even that audience is a bit different. But it was just more of a shared audience than Mark. And
215, I hit you back too.
While he was famous, we have to call a spade a spade. He was nowhere near as famous until he got on the Joe Budden podcast. And this led to tension in the episode between Imani and Flip as they began to discuss exactly the layout.
The only reason why I know who Imani is because I'm probably the number one Joe Budden fan in the world, and Imani used to be on a lot of Joe Budden's mixtapes and shit back in the day. That's how I found out who Imani was. That's why I was surprised she's on the Joe Budden podcast. Literally, all of these people, Melissa Ford was who she was. We just didn't know what happened to her until she came on the podcast. But
out of Flip's network with Imani noting that, yo, what you were doing on your channel was starting to fall apart, right? Your interviewing of gang members changed the podcast game. Not gonna lie, he was on it before a lot of people were on it. That is something that he added to the space for better or worse. Flip changed the game with that. He was getting tons of views. Even Flip said a lot of the Bloods started to launch their podcast. A lot of them started to launch their channel. But Flip was getting so much tension and all of that stuff from it that he eventually wanted to migrate away from it. He would say this on the Joe Budden podcast. It was just too much drama. And even the skits were becoming increasingly redundant. Flip didn't have the comedic chops that the newfound players in the game like Drewski would have. He was becoming diluted. He wasn't as funny. He was becoming a New York IG skit person. And even Flip
on Buffalo. I forgot we were saying that shit yesterday, yo. I forgot I gotta end every sentence with on Buffalo. So from now on the channel, I gotta end every sentence with on Buffalo, on the live homies, on Buffalo. But let's continue on Buffalo, on the live homies.
Flip said that he was in a bad place before he joined the Joe Budden network. Remember, he was saying he was having tax issues and all of this stuff, which to me means he didn't have faith that the money he was making from what he was doing would get him out of that drama. And Flip and Imani even go back and forth because Flip has an issue with the points Imani is making because he thinks that he is getting his talking points from me and even says, "Oh, I'm gonna slap
your content before you got here. Your views were dropping. You came up here and started going back all the other little skit stuff, right? They were starting to decrease. That's not true. I'm telling you, I watched it. You watch it. You're basing that off of viewership. You're basing it off of being cool or trying to be down. With I'm a slap.
He's talking about me in that exchange right there. And I just gotta say, man, come on, Flip. It's been 3 years of this. Stop it already, buddy. I've been paying taxes since I was 16, bro. 20 years. Well, actually more than that. Come on, Flip. Mature past the crash out. I always say that. You know, you up there, you're getting good money, getting paid $200,000 a year based on what the New York Times said. I think you should protect that a little bit more. But then things go diabolical. When Flip says he's worth more than Imani and Ish put together in terms of profile. Now, that is true in some regard. But in the universe of the Joe Budden podcast, that is completely wrong. Flip is not worth...
So remember how I started this video saying how I was stressed? Remember I started this video saying how I was stressed? My day. I gotta go take care of something. Well, I gotta go try to take care of something. I'm gonna go attempt to take care of something. I'm gonna give my all to take care of something. I'll be Moonrock 215. I got you. That's what we here for, man. Y'all go out of y'all day to watch me. I can definitely respond back or do my part, whatever like that too. Make sure you if you get a chance, watch some of my shorts too. If y'all on here, watch some of my shorts. Go to the YouTube channel, the DJ Bandana Black YouTube channel. Go to the short section and check out some of the shorts there. I really need everybody though. I really need everybody to go follow the. Let me see if I can copy and paste it. Hold on. Where is it at? All right, right here. Boom, copy. It's probably not gonna let me, but oh yeah, there we go. Bong, I need everybody to subscribe to the other YouTube channel. We're gonna be doing a lot more lives on the other channel. We're gonna be doing lives at least once a day on the other channel. So there will be a live at least once a day on the other channel. This channel, we still gonna be pumping out news, doing what we doing. Don't worry about that. I got a plan, guys. I got a plan. Remember when I told y'all? Remember I told y'all the other day? I gotta go too. I gotta go. Like I gotta go before y'all don't understand my life right now, yo. Y'all don't understand my life right now, but. Let me see. Remember how I told y'all I plan on opening my first burger spot, Black Burgers and Things, right? Plan on opening my own spot, Black Burgers and Things. So I decided, since I be doing videos like cooking, I'm saying little like regular like vlogging type videos just like that too. Since I already had the other channel as a backup channel, what I'm going to do for the Real Rashami channel, the link that I just put in right there. That's just gonna be for everything real life me. So me going towards my goal of getting this burger spot, y'all gonna be able to help me as I go to these different locations, picking out different spots, as I'm picking out different equipment. Some days when I'm kind of gonna use the other channel, the Real Rashami channel, is like a diary too. So days like this when I'm stressed the hell out, instead of drinking, I'm just gonna hop on YouTube on that channel and talk to the people, because sometimes people be going through the same thing that you going through, and sometimes you can, talk, help each other out. Just like the other day when I got on live. I didn't plan the other live either, by the way. Like, I got on live, shared with y'all my dream of opening up my own restaurant, and then I got a bunch of advice. People helped me out with just different shit like that too. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about in real life. Just doing what you can, staying positive, moving forward, helping as many people as you can on the live homies on Buffalo. But I appreciate y'all checking out the stream, man. Y'all let's smile too, man. Let's smile. Listen, if I could smile, you could smile. If you only knew my life right now, if you knew the last 30 to 60 days of my life, and the potentially next like 30 days of my life right now, it would be impossible to smile, but you gotta just smile, because you know why? You gotta know that no matter what's ahead of you, no matter what task you got, no matter what you're going through in life, no matter what you lose, no matter what you gain, no matter what you thought you had, no matter what you thought that you think you got, any of that, no matter what that is, you gotta know at the end of the day you're gonna be okay. And every time I can say in life, honestly, no matter what I went through in life, I prayed, I stayed positive. I did work though. I did put work in actually working towards my goals like that. But I always been all right. Even when I was homeless, I was eating steak and potatoes, and I never was actually homeless. I had a home to go to. It just wasn't mine. You see what I'm saying? I had a home to go to. It just wasn't mine. So when I say homeless, I'm not talking about like just out on the streets. Sometimes you just by choice gotta force yourself. Sometimes when when you're in a fucked up position in life, I don't know, somebody might need to hear this. We might need to clip this, somebody might need to hear this. Sometimes when you're in a fucked up position in life, sometimes you gotta just go through it, man. Sometimes you gotta just force yourself to go through every aspect of that fucked up time in your life, no matter how bad it hurt, no matter how, just deal with it, all of it right then. So when you get good, you ain't even worried about the shit. You ain't even worried about the shit. So sometimes when shit be going bad in life and other shit, you like, I don't want to deal with it right now. No, deal with it. Deal with it. Get all that shit out the way. Deal with it. Trust me. Once you deal with it, once you get over that hump of dealing with it, you ain't even gonna deal with shit the same way no more. Certain shit you ain't even gonna care about. Like you're not even gonna work. Certain shit that you would bother you and like alter your day, it's not even gonna be a thought. Like you're not even gonna let it affect you. You're gonna get to the point of that. But I'm telling you, man, whenever you're going through things in life, like don't just think that, okay, this fucked up, this is a bad time. I always look for the positive in any situation, in anything that I've ever done. Like the reason why, let me share a story with y'all, right? And I really gotta go. But this is important, right? So the reason why I started doing, like, a lot of people be watching like the little positive shorts and stuff that I be doing like on YouTube, Instagram, and all. I'm just naturally just trying to be a positive person, even though I was going through hell. Like as a person that I am, I try to always be positive, right? So the reason why I even got started doing those shorts and stuff like that, right? So remember what I was just saying, how when I was homeless, but I wasn't homeless because I had a home, it just wasn't my home. I was working towards getting my home. All of those, if you look back at those shorts, the location that I was at in those shorts, that wasn't my house. That was my cousin's art studio. You know why? Because even though I could have shot the videos there, whether I had a home or not, like that's my cousin like that. But I forced myself every day. I didn't even have a car at the time. I don't know why I'm sharing this with y'all, but it might help somebody. So at the time, I didn't even have a car. I didn't have any of that. But I knew I wanted to still work towards my YouTube videos and stay positive, and you know what I'm saying, and I knew one day I'd get back to the point where I'm at now, where I'm back in my own joint, got everything, you know what I'm saying. We shout out Buffalo Beloved. We comfortable. We sipping tea over here. We over here. We doing good. But I knew one day I would get back to that point, but I knew that at that point, going through that struggle in life, I really wanted to embrace every single part of that struggle. So when I got to the point to where I was good, I would appreciate it more. So I would get up every day and I would catch the bus. I would walk 2-3 blocks, catch the bus, dinner the other side of the city, walk another 2-3 blocks just to go there to shoot a 60-second video and then backtrack, do the whole thing. I would get a day pass too. I wasn't balling. I wasn't paying, but I would get the day pass so you could just go back and forth. I ain't had shit else to do. When you homeless, but you got a home, but it's not your home, you ain't got shit else to do. So sometimes I would ride the bus back and forth. But anyways, I would go all the way down there and do that. But in my mind, I would look at it like as a job. I would look at it like, you know what, this is an investment for the future. Because even though I might not be making money off it right now, even though I might not have my own house and shit right now, this is the mindset that I had at the time. I was like, you know, I'm still gonna get up and get in the pattern of doing it. Because even though I'm praying for this, I'm gonna work towards it too. So every day I'm getting up, I'm catching the bus down there like it's a job. I'm doing it, and then one day, 100 views, 200 views, 300 views, 1,000 views, 4,000 views. And then the joint just started climbing. And then we started getting subscribers back on the channel. And then it remotivated me to be motivated to keep doing more videos, and it started working out. But I say that to say this. So the reason why I did the other channel is because of basically shit like I just told you right there, stories and stuff like that about my life. I'm going to share on that channel along the journey of me actually opening up this spot. Because I'm telling you, sometime soon, and I'm not talking about years. I'm not talking about years. Like we don't believe God for things and then we say, you know what, it's gonna happen when I'm 70. No, this is gonna happen soon. But one way or another, it's gonna happen soon. But this is what I'm working towards. Black's Burgers and things, that's the near future for what I'm trying to do right now. And I appreciate you guys watching the channel, supporting, doing whatever you can to help me. Like I said, once I get this joint going, this is not just gonna be just good for me. This gonna be good for my family. This gonna be good for the city. This gonna be good for the music. This gonna be good for the culture here in Buffalo. Like I said, it's not just a restaurant. We're intertwining music, food, art, and good vibes. Music, food, art, and good vibes all under one place. And who better to do it than Mr. IAmBuffalo himself? I mean, it's tatted on me, young. It's tatted on me, like Mr. IAmBuffalo himself. So I might as well do it. I might as well be the person to do it. So that's what we're gonna do. But I really gotta get out of here.